Alright everybody, welcome back once again to the channel. It has been a while since I've been able to upload, so I do apologize for not being able to upload videos, or if you guys have not seen any notifications from my channel, if you guys are keeping up to date with my videos. I have been very busy. I'm currently working on a mural, so I'm really happy and very excited to show you guys that. On the side, I am working on a project with illustrations with superheroes. I won't say who it is, but it is very much related to something that's coming up soon. You guys know what I'm talking about if you are true fans. But it is a fan art, like a little sort of a comic book poster type thing, you know, with like about 6 characters posing. I'm doing that on the side, but I'm also out there doing or painting a mural for somebody as well. So it's about 20 feet by 5 feet, so it's not too big, but it's going to be the mural is going to have a San Francisco bridge. It's going to be a San Francisco themed mural, and it's going to have the bridge at an angle, and the sky is going to be transitioning from night to morning, sort of like the sun rising on one side. It's going to look really good, but of course it will have some unrealistic or sci-fi elements in there, I should say, because I'm what's it called, tweaking like the hues a bit more, like making colors a little brighter and exaggerating things here and there. But other than that, it's going to have more realism than anything else, just a little bit of bright colors, you know, more than very different from real colors. But yeah, I've been very busy with those side projects, so I do apologize again if I have not been able to upload. But today I'm very excited to finally sit down, relax a little bit before I go to bed here, because I do got an early rise in the morning. But I want to check out this film here, this horror short, and just jump back to the live action horror shorts that I've been reacting to. So the horror short that I'm going to react to today is called Baby Fever. Okay, it is by Alter, and it looks like it's going to have a lot of gore in it. Just judging by the thumbnail, it's going to look very gory, very disgusting. And you know, for those of you who are very sensitive to that kind of content, I'm warning you right now. But I cannot wait to see this. I love gory films. I love very scary, unsettling, uncanny valley, that kind of content. And I will be doing some reactions for that type of content as well, because I have not checked out any of that. I am following a YouTuber who does react to a lot of that, and I really enjoy his videos. But let's go ahead and jump into this today. Once again, this is called Baby Fever. If you guys want to check out the original video by yourselves, you can click in that link in the description down below this one and just have a look at it on your own time. And make sure to subscribe to Alter as well if you really like horror, any kind of horror, just as I have already. And of course, make sure to subscribe to this channel as well if you are enjoying my content. Every day I try to post, but you know, sometimes I just don't get the chance, like right now. But anyway, you guys, before I keep on talking here, let's go ahead and jump into this one, and then I will continue to talk right after to give you guys my thoughts. Let's get scared. Some kind of lab? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
We have 5 minutes for lunch, Hans.
Oh, I just realized that. I broke the jar.
Looking good, Donna.
So, when were you going to tell me that you lost it to Trip Baker?
Well, it only just happened. During lunch, after he asked me to the dance.
And you're definitely getting prom queen in you, exactly.
Ah, damn, Donna. I sure like the way you roll.
Hi, Trip. You really shouldn't have.
You, want to get out of here?
You don't mind. Do you, Brendy?
Don't let me stand in your way.
Well, that was really comedic. Hey, why is she just standing there? Oh man. Prom queen. Oh, she's gonna be prom queen?
Donna?
Ooh.
Jesus, Donna.
Dang, that sucks.
I thought we were taking laxatives for prom this year.
I'm not doing this on purpose. Something's wrong with me.
Well, you totally ruined my outfit at the rink last night. It'll take at least 6 washes to get it out.
It feels like there's something inside of me.
Oh, God.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Wait, what?
Oh, that's gross.
You sure you're not just bloated?
Since when do I get bloated?
Mood swings, check. Morning sickness, check. And just before the big dance, too? Are you kidding me? I can't be too far along. I can hide this for 2 days. I'm still winning prom queen. Well, the belt probably won't even show for months, but then what are you gonna do? No way!
Jesus.
You cannot get rid of it. Brendy, what other choice do I have? I'm only 17 and I do not want Trip Baker's baby. What's wrong with that? Having this kid is your golden ticket. That's the American dream, Donna. You'd be the trophy wife to a great football player. What more could you want?
Wrong reasons,
I
but
don't know.
okay. At least she's not going for that
Trip isn't
idea.
exactly an ideal mate.
For her idea.
I had plans for like college and stuff. This is Trip's baby too, you know. You at least have to tell him.
You're right. Oh. Jesus, that was gross.
You ready to order? Shouldn't we wait for the gang?
I was actually hoping we could talk alone.
Is this about tomorrow night? I told you. My ma already bought my tux, so you'll just have to get it dressed in matches.
It's not about the dance. Since the other day, I've been feeling different.
Donna,
Oh.
your nose is bleeding.
I think I'm pregnant.
Whoa, are you serious? Am I like the father?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
That is
Don't worry, I'm not gonna keep.
righteous. Y'all hear that? Huh? I'm gonna be a dad.
Congratulations, sugar.
A dad.
That's a good man.
All right. Come on now. Woo!
Donna, baby, I sure hope Trip Jr. has your legs.
Come on, y'all. Trip Baker, a day. Woo!
Jesus. Well, at least he's happy. That's good for such, being in such a young age and all. That is a good man. A good young man. Well, this is probably a nightmare, huh?
Hello? Hello?
She in roller skates? Clearly it's gonna be a girl, for sure. Look at all the pink there. Well, we got some blues going. Oh yeah, there we go. Got blue going right there. Girl or boy or something else. Oh my god. Oh. I'm just having nightmares about it, dude. That sucks. Ooh, what do you have here? Oh, dear.
Go on.
Symbiotic relationship?
Touchdown, Baker.
So, you two talked? Is she keeping it?
Oh, definitely. I can't wait to be a dad. Plus, I heard chicks grow like 3 bra sizes when they're pregnant.
Oh, God.
That's not exactly what I was imagining.
That's crazy. Look at the transition. How fast everything's starting to change with her. Like, she's more covered up and didn't do her hair.
Donna. Earth to Donna.
All right, class. Today's a special day. I know you've been waiting for this one for weeks now. Now, when you lift trays, you need to be
Something
careful
definitely is
not
going
to damage
on.
the subjects.
She's growing something in her face there. Who's definitely not ready to be a dad. She about to eat it?
What the hell?
Miss Hartman, stop that!
Oh! Oh! Dude, Jesus! Yeah, that's definitely not a baby that's inside her.
Donna?
Did she do something to her? She's definitely up to something, huh? She looks suspicious there. She had something to do with
You
it.
should just take the rest of the year off. I'm
Yep.
fine,
Way
Brandy.
too obvious.
I just need a little rest and I'll be okay.
She's trying to take over.
So,
And she was flirting with her
pick me
her
up at
boyfriend.
7?
Yeah. About the dance. There's been a change of plans.
Excuse me?
Oh, don't take it personally, but I'm going with someone else. Someone a little more put together. Good
Jeez.
luck with motherhood and all, though.
Oh my god.
Whatever! I didn't want this freakish Venus anyway!
Don't say that. What? No way I'm raising this thing alone. Nobody told me prenatal cravings included dissected frog carcass. Look, you need to start making sacrifices. I'll let you know how the dance goes.
Jeez.
Stay safe. You're more than one person now.
Oh man, she definitely did something to her. Oh god. Jeez.
Flee from sexual immorality. Every other sin a person commits is outside the body, but the sexually immoral person sins against her own body. Do you not know that your body is the temple of the Holy Spirit within you, whom you have from God? You are not your own, for you were bought with a price. The good book is very clear about the type of immorality we're seeing more and more. Our women are encouraged to sin and to
Jeez, everything's changing so fast. Oh man. It's like a mix of things I'm feeling right now because like that, like, oh no, what are you doing? She's gonna start drinking. That like a whole, natural thing of being pregnant, it's like, it's beautiful, you know? But the way that it's being portrayed, like, this is definitely not, she definitely doesn't have a child inside her, it's something else, you know? Oh, Jesus. She gonna try to abort it herself? No way, dude. No, don't do it. Oh my god. Yeah, something's gonna happen right before she tries to do that. Oh, this is bad. Look at her face though, like that's just not natural. What's happening with her? Oh, God. Oh, God. What? Jesus. You're the biology book? Oh, God. Oh, my God. That's so gross.
You okay in there?
I'm fine, Dad. Just gross stuff.
You finally got rid of that. There's a lot of symbolism happening here. I know what I think I know what they're trying to say here. The way she pictures it, at least, is what I'm trying to see here. The way she imagines it, or the way she sees it. Or maybe it literally is that thing that was inside her, eating her up. But it's definitely... It's definitely very connected to a lot of people think in real life, you know?
You're the hottest girl here.
I know.
Whoa! Donna. Darling.
Have they announced the winner yet? Where's Trip?
I'm cheering for Donna, I'm not gonna lie. There we go. Here we go.
Settle down, settle down. It's finally time for me to announce
Oh.
the big winners for tonight. This one was a landslide victory. I am proud to present to you all the Hillsborough High School Prom King and Queen for the class of 1972. Mr. Trip Baker and Miss Brenda Meyer. Congratulations, you two. Come on up. Trip Baker.
She's about to do something right there. Oh my God! What is that? Yeah, see, I can't help but to think this is all symbolism. Like, it's not happening, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just how she perceives it, but... Ooh, look at that angle from the. This is some Slither stuff right here. Oh my god, definitely Slither! Wow. Oh, there's the big one. Did they go inside him? Yo! Oh! It blew up his head! Wow! Oh my god! He's about to die. She's like, I'm gonna take my time with you. Whew. Oh. She got her crown. Look at the face acting there, man. Wow, that's so good. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, I was definitely on Donna's side on this one. I gotta admit it. I was on Donna's side right now. This was good, you guys. This was good. Alright, you guys, there you have it. That is Baby Fever. This was a phenomenal short film. I really did enjoy myself. I love the whole 70s vibe or 80s vibe. I don't know what time period this was, but it was definitely between those times. I love how everything looked very much like that period of time, and how the acting was done from everybody. The acting was great. Very comic / horror type of short film here. Definitely had a lot of comedic elements. Like for example with the slushy puke right in the beginning. I mean, the first thing that looked very comedic. That was the first scene I was just like, that looks really funny. This is definitely so much, it's gonna have comedic elements in here. Also, like when they have like close-up throw-up scenes, even just the look of this like worm or whatever the heck this thing is that's growing inside this woman, Donna. Her name's Donna, right? Yeah, so definitely inspired by Slither. That's definitely, I felt vibes like that. In the beginning of the film, we get these two characters, right? They get into this like into like a science class. It looks like it's taking place in school, and they get into the classroom, like the biology classroom, where they have all these. At least that's my guess, right? But it looks like some kind of lab where they have all these little containers that have little things inside them that look very abnormal, and we realize that. One of these little jars or these little little things these little containers, it falls on the ground and breaks, and then eventually this thing is like released, this little worm that was inside one of them. Now I have no idea how this worm or this slug thing got into this main character, like the woman, because obviously her and her boyfriend had relations that night, and the next day she starts to feel very nauseous, very strange and all that. And this character is on, she's in high school, she's on her way to becoming prom queen, and she's very attractive. A lot of people check her out. She gets catcalled a lot. We've noticed, like in the skating area, like where she's skating out in the little skating area there, and as she's drinking her smoothie there, later on she starts to feel nauseous and stuff like that, and then she throws it up. She throws up this like smoothie, very, very exaggeratingly, right, and into her friend's face, and all of that just kind of like goes on her face and her clothes and all of that. That's where we get this intro to her being pregnant, clearly, right, from last night. And so then she eventually starts to think about aborting this baby, what she thinks is a baby, and her friend's telling her not to do it. Now, and at that point, I was very much on the side of the friend, where I was like, yeah, don't do that. Like, that's just another life now. I'm very much pro-life. I mean, I think that's a very important thing we all need to consider. Those of us who are alive, right? So I think that her friend had really good points, but really afterwards, we realized that she's just doing it for her own convenience. Right? She wants to take over her friend's life. She wants to take her boyfriend. She wants to take the position of prom queen. Everything that this girl has coming for her, Donna, her friend wants to take it away. So I think that she's just doesn't really care about what she does with the baby at all. She's just doing this, or telling her not to do it, in order for her to sort of back away from that lifestyle of popularity, of potentially becoming prom queen. She just wants her to step out of that and just become what is seen as like a boring life, a motherhood life, and where you can't live your own life anymore, right? So she just wants to take all that away from her. And so as we view this, as this movie progresses, we start to see these things, very clearly. Eventually, Donna, the main character, is having these very strange things happening to her now. This is very much different from pregnancy. From natural pregnancy. Like, she starts to get all these blisters in her face, all these nasty bumps, and she starts to eat dissected frogs, in the class, like starts to get the cravings or whatever. So this is all connected to like natural things that happen, but of course she starts to look very, very like, like she's infected or something. She's got something going on inside her. And as she's getting worse throughout the film here, I thought this was a lot of symbolism that they wanted to show us as viewers, to connect it to a lot of people feel in real life, as how they perceive pregnancy. Something, disgusting, something that takes away your freedom, something that makes you look less attractive, less desirable, very ugly, right? Down to the point of being ugly and appearing just like if you have something going on with your skin, your skin changes, all of these things begin to change in your body. So I think in this film, this was done very exaggeratingly, very horrific, to where her skin is literally, it looks like it's just starting to grow all these bumps in it and catching some kind of disease, right? So as she's going through all these things, her boyfriend, which at first I was like, I was cheering for him too, because he was like, I'm really happy to be a dad, as soon as she tells him the news. But the boyfriend, as we know, has a very wrong idea of the pregnancy. Like, he's happy and all that, but for the wrong reasons, for his own convenience, really, for his own popularity, and all these kinds of things, for like his ego. And so later on we find out that he wants nothing to do with her, because the friend starts to flirt with him. The young, flawless, non-pregnant looking girl is like flirting with the guy, and she starts to like take him away from her friend. And so her friend starts to push Donna away, and he wants nothing to do with her. And so like she gets humiliated and all that, right? All these things start to happen to her. And so we get to the end scene here where the prom happens, like it's the day of the prom. And before that though, moments before that, our main character here, Donna, she decides to abort the baby, right? Or what is supposedly a baby, but it's really not in the film here. But she decides to abort it, and then just that whole process, man, it looked painful. It was uncomfortable to watch. I mean, I don't even know how people decide to do that to themselves in real life. Honestly, I don't know how the heck. But she decides to abort it herself, and so with a wire hanger, she just goes in there and takes out what is like a squid. Appears like a little squid or like a worm. Again, connected to Slither. Definitely reminded me of that movie right away. And as she sees it get out of her, it starts to like go around the room, and just kind of like disappear from her from sight. And then eventually she crushes it with the book, you know. And so I realized that she still has the belly going on. So I think that was just a piece of, well, at that moment I thought that was like the piece of something that she has inside still. That was just something that was like part of it, not the complete baby or thing that's inside her. So eventually it cuts to the prom, right? And then we get to the prom, and she shows up at the prom, Donna, and she realizes that her friend is with her boyfriend, and they're about to get nominated for, you know, prom king and queen. And so she gets there, shows up, you know, looking like a pregnant woman, of course. Her hair again messed up. Notice how things also begin to change. Like her hair gets messed up. And then the friend starts to look more glamorous as well. Starts to even like have that same look that she does. Because notice in the beginning, her friend looks a lot different. She has like a different hairstyle and all that. And as the film progresses, I noticed that her friend had like the same hairstyle as her. So when she gets there, eventually she sees them both together and get nominated together. And so now her friend and the guy are very happy together, and she's just there, you know, and, you know, watching. But then that's when the moment happens here. She gives birth to this thing that's still inside her, like the rest of this thing that she did not take out of her body earlier. And so it like drops this like, big just bag, you know, like drops to the ground as she's screaming and all of that. Everybody's staring at her. She's like the center of the prom now, right? She's like the center of attention, like she always wanted to be, but for all the wrong reasons. And so everybody's just staring at her. And so all that happens, you know, everybody's disgusted. Everybody's just looking at her really, really disgusted. And eventually this little bag that she drops, you know, she opens it up, and we get this shot from inside the bag that's really, really cool. I love that when they, you know, when they have a shot of inside, like they have a shot from a different perspective. And I really, really like that when they do that, you know, in films. So we get the shot from inside the bag of this thing looking back at her, and eventually it comes out of the bag, and we see all these little, you know, worms or slugs come out of it, and eventually they all begin to attack the people at the party, at the prom, you know. And so she's just kind of letting it all happen as everybody's getting attacked, everybody's getting killed by these things. And at the end, the main, like, bigger one that looks a lot bigger heads for the dad, of course, you know. And I thought it was just gonna go and like try to like be caressed by him or something, but it actually ends up like taking his whole head off, like crawling inside his body. God knows where the heck it crawled in from. I think you can all guess. And eventually it makes its way inside and just pops his head open, right? And now this thing is just taking over the dad's body. I'm just like, wow, that was disgusting. The practical effects, by the way, I know that was all practical, and that was all well done. Very, very believable, very realistic, very grotesque. I loved it all. I think it was just amazing. So as the dad, or as his head of the dad, the head of the dad, right, is gone. Now the friend is out there, is over here screaming as she's looking at this happening in front of her eyes the entire time. And then now finally this thing jumps to her, and then of course we get the Donna, the main character here, walking up to her friend and like kind of putting her like heel or her foot down on the little squid thing or whatever it is, in order for it to not attack the friend. And she just like takes her time and takes her crown back from her friend, saying that this is my crown. I was supposed to get this crown. So at that point there, I was just like, I am with her. I am supporting her all the way through, and I really love how this was portrayed. So she takes her crown back, and then eventually the friend, you just hear her screaming in the background as this thing is probably like devouring her or something. And everybody else starts to scream, and she finally gets her crown. So I thought all this here, this whole buildup of her becoming a mom and losing all of what she was going for, it like really connects to what happened at the end. Like, I love how this whole story was put together, you know, in form of horror and gore. But it made sense. We get introduced to a young woman in high school about to become prom queen, and she gets pregnant, and so now she begins to lose everything she had coming for her or going for her. At least that's what people think, you know. There is sacrifices to be made and all these things. Everything that's mentioned throughout the film, it's very much true, you know, where you have to make sacrifices, where things do change, where you don't have the same opportunities for a period of time, because now you have to take other responsibilities, obviously for the child that you have growing, developing inside you. But as we see this character experience all these changes in her life, at the same time we get people taking advantage of that, like her friend that the entire time they were envious of her, and the girl was just trying to take everything she had. And so in the end, this becomes a film where somebody is taking her friend, in this case, is taking advantage of her other friend's situation, of Donna's situation, in order to take what she had, So that was very wrong of her, and we get Donna's perspective of her losing everything that she had. But in the end, she has her moment of shine, in a very, again, disgusting, horrible way. But she does have her moment at the very end, and I think that it made a lot of sense. It really connects to the reality of, if you have a child, if you're pregnant, or all these things, it doesn't mean that you lose everything that you had going for. You can still do a lot of things, even when you have a child, even if you're pregnant. But what did you guys think of this? Let me know down below in the comment section. Don't forget to share and like this video, you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And I want to thank you guys for watching along all the way and listening to my feedback here. I hope you have a great night. Take care.